Hello everyone, this is Emmond with gameydaddy and I'm here with another video from Clancy's The Division. Okay, so today I'm here to walk through another build, min-maxing, all that good stuff with you guys. And this is one of the not so popular, somewhat popular build that nobody really runs and yells about all over the place because it's not Striker, it's not Sentry, it's not Alpha Bridge. It's actually one of the oldest gear sets in this game. It's Lone Star. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to walk you through min-maxing the build just like I've done. Now, if you like a video like this, or if you like videos like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button because I'm going to try my best to do this for as many builds as possible. So stay tuned and, leave a comment, leave some suggestions and all that good stuff. So first of all, this is going to be a long video if this is your first time watching it. So, you know that up front. So if you want to take the time to watch it, just make sure you can do that. Okay, let's go. What am I doing here today? Okay, yeah, Lone Star, 4 pieces. And I want to run Nimble. I don't know if I even want to run Nimble in this case because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is I feel like doing because like I said before, and I've said many times, well, I don't know if I've said it to everybody, min-maxing a build is not rocket science. I swear. If you understand the build, if you understand what it is you want and what direction you're going to, then you're going to be able to, successfully min-max a build very well. Now, I'm going for 4-piece Lone Star, and the reason I'm going for 4-piece Lone Star is, one, it's 100% ammo capacity. This is a 2-piece bonus, which in my tier of why I want to go with Lone Star, this would be the last thing I consider. If Lone Star didn't have the 100% ammo capacity, I still won't even care. The main thing is this, the 4-piece bonus. It says when the weapon is holstered, it's instantly reloaded. Whoa, talk to me about some awesome sustained DPS that you can get from a build, and this is it. Now, it gives you another 8% LMG damage and 8% shotgun damage. So, and then you get the 100% ammo capacity, which if you get nice items, that can go all the way to, like, now, if I have 4 pieces plus this 56% ammo capacity, and then you can even get another, let me say, what's it? You can get ammo capacity on backpacks. You can get another 56%, but I haven't been lucky enough to get one with ammo capacity. It might be this bad boy here, but we'll see. So Lone Star is pretty much a DPS build. So now you establish that fact that Lone Star is a DPS build, and believe it or not, it's also a support build. Now you might be wondering, how is Lone Star a support build? Well, the fact that LMGs do the work of suppression, they suppress NPCs a lot. Snipers, runners, that's machine gunners, and even grenadiers will get suppressed by your LMG. Any kind of LMG you're using just has a tendency to suppress NPCs. Now, I think other weapons can suppress them too, but it's almost 100% you will suppress an NPC unless they are not in cover. But when they're in cover, they'll get suppressed once you start shooting at them. And my weapon of choice for this build is the MG5. I have a high rate of fire, which is higher than any other LMG in this game, hands down. The damage may not be big, but I get more burst and more sustained damage at the same time. If you look, my magazine size is about 50, is 100%, so I get 100 bullets. Or if I run 2 MG5s, I'm stuck here. I have to push the map button to get out of this crap. Yeah. If I use 2 MG5s, which I want to use in this build, I will use 2 MG5s. I will get pretty much some serious sustained damage. Now, this build, I'm going to show you a few things, and you're going to just bear with me because this build can go in any way you want it to go. And this is mostly, something you use for PVE. Now, for PVP, if you're running, a support build where you just want to be just hitting constant damage, have good aim. The MG5 is also very accurate to use. So I'm here touting this, this weapon like it's the best thing in the world. To me, it actually is. It's my favorite weapon in this game. I actually enjoy using it. Or if you have 2 hungry hogs, if you're lucky enough to get 2 hungry hogs, you can just keep firing with the Hungry Hawk talent, which says killing a target increases your damage dealt with 10% until you stop firing. Multiple kills stack this bonus up to 5 times. Now, a weapon like this needs a lot of reload time. Like, the reload speed is just down here. So, you know, Lone Star, that 4-piece gives you that quick switch, you know, shoot, switch, shoot, switch. Other possibilities with the Lone Star, and I tried it today, is the, where's that boomstick thing? If you look in my stash, I have 2 Cassidy's. I bought 2 of them, so they rolled the same thing after the pan. They rolled brutal, so I'm happy. Hopefully I can land a headshot, but I will just roll responsive here. And oh my goodness, that thing is a killer. Like, the only thing is having to switch, though. You have to learn how to switch quickly, but that's not a big issue. Because that thing, you know, it will shoot everything at the same time, which is almost like double. It's like a double shot. So you're talking about a bunch of pallets flying to the person at like 40,000+. We shot somebody today and they disappeared. This guy went rogue on me. I don't know why he thought that was fun. He probably didn't see my group, and so everybody was shooting him, and I just, you know, double tapped him and he died immediately. So that's another possibility. You can also run 2 shotguns, but I want to run this in an incursion where I'm just going to constantly be firing and firing and firing. Man, I got to get my thoughts together. Okay, so I have my items here. I picked them all out so we didn't spend too much time in this video, because the other videos have run into 30 minutes. And thank you guys that have watched it. I just thank you so much for watching it, because you guys have been patient with me. So what I want to do is I want to go up to at least 7,000 firearms, because that is the most burst I have seen in my my Deadeye build. When I before I actually made a video of that build, I tested it out first, and I needed a secondary weapon for burst, and I used an LMG, and at around 7,000 firearms, that LMG was hitting very hard. I was able to tear down, you know, an NPC, just a regular NPC, very quickly with that LMG. Like, if I focused them, I shot them like 30-40 bullets, they disappeared. So that was good for me. And now, so I know around 7,000 I have something good going, because that was Deadeye. Deadeye didn't give any extra, you know, bonuses to my LMG. It only just, you know, it was just more like my firearms, my mods, and whatever critical hit damage and crit chance I stacked on them. So that was a good, you know, way to test it out. So let's go to the recalibration table. Let's go to where we cook. Let's go see what we can do here. Some of my pieces are not the greatest pieces in the world, but like I always say, min-maxing is a journey. You don't do it in one day. You actually, you know, you eventually get there. Now this Tenacious Mask, I won't use it because I just need a better one. I need one that's got enemy armor damage, and I need one that's got damage to elites, because I want to run this in an incursion, especially broken signal. I did that. I tried to do that in the PTS, but I never could complete it because for some strange reason we kept getting kicked out of the server. Strangely. Okay, so this one's got enemy armor damage, and it's got ammo capacity, and it's got very low stamina roll, which if I could, I would get more stamina, but I already have high armor, which factors into my toughness, so I don't need to complain too much. It's hard to get a perfect piece with this high, you know, armor and high stamina. It's possible, but it's very difficult. And then 4% protection from elites, which I will roll health for that. I don't even need to, this is not questionable. This is something that, this is the right thing to do. And so let's see if we can get health from this roll. And guys and girls, this is a new character. Ooh, 14 grand. Awesome. This is a new character. I just eventually leveled him up. You know, I did a stream the other night, and we ran around leveling him up, and he's not even fully leveled up. I still need to get my attack link and my survival link yet, and all that good stuff. Now this backpack already had health, so thankfully I just rolled to firearms while I was making this build. I actually had another chest piece I was running with, which had better stamina rolls, but this chest piece here that I'm using, where is it, had better armor roll. So I'll take armor and I'll take health, and if I could have gotten stamina, hey, no problem. These gloves have health on kill, critical hit chance, and assault rifle damage. And the firearms roll is really sad, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna complain because I want I want firearms on as many pieces as I can get my hands on, so I can reach about 7,000, and then I'll augment by using stamina mods to fill up the rest of my toughness. But I'm going to roll health on as many places as I can to also help beef my toughness as well, because my thinking is this. I watched, Marco Styles' in-slot guide video, and the moment he finished explaining it, I just said the words. So armor, in fact, not even the moment, like the first few minutes into the video, I was like, oh, so health is the new armor. And then 3 seconds later, he says the same thing. He's done the math, and I believe him, because, numbers, it's hard to lie with numbers. Not like, people don't do it, but it's difficult to lie with numbers. So I'm trying to get LMG damage here. All right, let's go. Let's see if I can get LMG damage, because I want this to be a very, very hard hitter. I want this to just slam everything. I got assault rifle marksman. I got enemy armor damage, which is good, but I want raw damage, man. I just want raw damage. I don't care. I want raw damage. You know what? I'm taking shotgun damage just in case I can't get LMG damage. Then that way I can just, maybe go to shotgun. Oh, got it. Got it. Yes. All right, so LMG damage. What's the max I can get for LMG? 1,300. Should I go for it? I mean, that's another extra 2 or 100 and something. Like 140 or 150. No, let me not spend too much. I don't have too much credits on this character, so if it was my other character, definitely. Now, this is a nimble holster, and you know what I'll be doing with nimble. I'll be getting heals with cover to cover if I can. If the mission, I can't really remember all the stages because I tried playing it once. If it doesn't permit me to, then I'll just throw this away. I'll just go back to, I have a pair of Lone Star. I have a Lone Star holster that has actually better stats across the board, but because this nimble allows me to, heal myself when I just do a short cover to cover move, that's the difference between, life and death. Now, it doesn't roll as much health, but it will give me about 50% of your regular health roll, which is enough stamina for anybody, but I'll take it over skill haste, and I'll tell you why. That's a low roll, 7,300, but I'll take it. The only reason I'm taking these little stats is because I don't have enough funds. Now, if you're min-maxing, the ideal thing is to roll till you can get pretty much the max roll of whatever it is your whatever stat you're trying to get. So, and that's min-maxing. If the whole RNG thing isn't rolling for you, exit, go roll something else, walk around, change servers, get a drink and come back and roll it again. That's the way Division players get the best stats on their items. They don't just grind till the very best thing falls their way. No way. They stay there and roll the heck out of it. And these pieces are far from perfect. They just have certain unique items that I want. And this one has damage to elites, 13%. The max is 15% damage to elites, but all resistance is not necessarily great, even though it will give me 3% of all these other resistances that I could get when I can actually get about 14 to 16,000 health. So my lowest would be around here versus 3% all resistance. So it's not even a question. Now, this is an item that rolls stamina, so I'll have to just make do with that low. The rolls are very low. I guess I have to just ask around for Lone Star stuff if people get them. Okay, 16,000 health. Yes, sir. I'll take that. And I feel like, it's compensating. I don't know, maybe that's just my thinking. It's like, well, you got a low stamina roll, so here's a bone. I'm missing a good 640 something even. But hey, let's stick with what we have for now, and then once we're done with setting up the whole build, we can move on to other things. Now, do you notice something? My toughness was like 300,000 just now. It didn't, and then all of a sudden, with all the health rolls that I had, 1, 2, and yeah, 1, 2, I just rolled, and even the backpack, the chest piece, sorry, you see my toughness has gone up to 355k. So if I add, I want another firearms roll, but I don't think I can get it because these knee pads rolled stamina. Now I think I have some other Lone Star knee pads. I don't know, but we'll see. If I took another knee pad that had firearms and I rolled that, this one's got firearms mod in it. So these are my raw stats without, oh, I was gonna say without any mods, but lies. Okay, let me take out this mod too. Okay, so these are my raw stats without any mods. Okay, I have to get Unforgiving here, and I need to roll out Prepared. I want something like Destructive here instead of Prepared. I just want it to just be shredding, you know. I mean, now I do shoot from 30 meters as well. Prepared is also good here, but for the purposes of this video, I'll leave it because I want to do some testing. I have one that has Destructive here, and honestly, I think this one actually does a better job. Destructive just, it shreds from any distance, 15% armor damage value. Brutal, I hit in the head. This is accurate enough you can hit in the head when you're playing on PC. Even if on console, if you're good, you can actually rock this MG5 to do a good job. So I'll leave that there as well. Backpack also has got health, so lucky me there. Now let's see what the maximum roll for a backpack would be. So if I were to get another backpack that rolls with firearms, a good firearms roll, I'll be looking. Oh, I can't roll health here. Let me see anywhere I can roll health. So around 13,000, which is pretty good. So if I can get over 12,000 health, that's pretty good. So now with min-maxing this build, it will be unlocking talents, adding a firearms mod here, adding a stamina mod there, to try to reach my goal of 7,000. The place like this one that's rolled firearms here, 1240, I can then get back in there. Now I don't think I'm gonna roll it because I think I've rolled this before and I stopped because it got really high, like price wise. Yeah, 172,000. So what I can do is I can just shift this backpack to my other character and roll, because that character's got a bunch of dough till I get 1272, because I don't have a lot of good firearms rolls. I had to sacrifice for health because I wanted to be strong. If you're going into an incursion, elites they hit very hard, so you want to be strong enough and you also want to do enough damage. So I'm gonna go roll this item until I can get the max roll. This item I had to roll 1600 LMG damage. I had to live with this. So not the greatest, but and this guy also, ooh, very sad roll here. I might be tempted just to go with this guy because my goodness, 1146 versus 1210 and 1217 and 1266. But this guy's got a good stamina roll here too, so it's opportunity cost to see exactly what it is I want. So let me put some mods in here while we're discussing this. I think I took out something from this LMG. I took a scope out of it. What talents does this one have? This one's got Unforgiving, Prepared, and Ferocious. Now this is going to give me 10% extra damage to elites and named enemies, so going into an incursion with it is definitely awesome. I'm going to play Falcon Lost with it, which is one of my favorite incursions to play anyways, and I'm going to try to play the Broken Signal as well. So SVD, nope. Okay, so critical hit damage, accuracy, and then critical hit chance, so that's good. Now for your mods, you want to be the one testing. So headshot damage here, I don't think this is actually going to be great for this. Now on the other one, having the extra headshot damage is good, but I usually shoot for the head when I'm using an LMG, so it's what I want. I'll take that. Some people may love it, some people may hate it, but that's okay. Now there are also these grips, not angled grips, or small grips that have extra critical hit damage, and let me see if they'll do better. Okay, so this one's got 19% critical hit damage, and it's on my other MG5. So this is on my Paratrooper SVD. Yeah, let's just take it. We want more crit damage anywhere we can get it. And extended mag, rate of fire increase, 100 and something plus bullets. And let me throw some mods in here. Firearms mods. I want firearms. So firearms and health. If I can get more health and more firearms, that's definitely what I'm going to be going for. Now this is a tenacious mask, and I might change it because this mask doesn't do anything to min-max my build, but it does give me 10% increased damage every time I pop a med kit. But if I can get another tenacious mask that's got firearms, enemy armor damage, or damage to at least however direction they roll, I'll use it. Now I do have a Nomad mask that's got both of them, so I'll probably rock this Nomad mask, and it's got firearms too, so this mask might go in there. I don't care about and it's got more armor than this anyways. So yeah, it's looking like this random mask. So welcome to min-maxing, guys, where you just throw stuff because they're the best. And it's got, this firearms mod is there, so it just sits there. So don't let that just be like, oh, your build has a random Nomad. I could even go for a Nomad holster. I have a good one here. Look at all the stats that it's got. I mean, the skill power is low and everything. I think I have another one somewhere. But I could go for 2 Nomad and I will get a lot of health on kill. So, where's it? See, 15% health on kill. Let me show you why. One of my weapons has sustained. This one has got sustained. Sustained gives me... It gives me 6%. It increases kill and target, increases your health by 6%. So it's pretty much like a health on kill kind of thing. So that's about 20% health on kill just sitting on that weapon if I were to run this build this way. So you see exactly what you see where I'm going. So because I lost this stamina mod here, I'm gonna have to throw in another firearms with health. And then in here I'll throw in another firearms with health. Now I may not hit the 7,000. And also, you know, here Unforgiving is yelling, oh, you need to mod me, you need to mod me. Oh my goodness, shut up already. It wants me to I need to take away some of these mags. See, some of these are better in, you know, in their stats on firearms and stuff. But let me look for a stamina mod that I'm gonna put in there. Wow, look at this backpack. The only thing is it rolled stamina. It would have been phenomenal, and because it's got, well, can I say that? 115. Yeah, it's got 4 more armor. That's it. What does it have here? Stamina and health. Okay, let's take that. Okay, I need to be able to unlock Unforgiving. That way I can just keep firing if my health is low. Unforgiving is a good talent to have on your weapon. There's no doubt. Now, what I'm going to try to do is for this weapon here, I'm going to try to roll Destructive. The reason is because Prepared is very situational, and Rikers, they run at you. They're very aggressive. If you play Falcon Lost, LMB2 will have, you know, certain elements that will run at you as well. And so I feel like Destructive is just the way to go for this weapon. I'm convinced. Now, if you look at my damage, it's really high because I got the extra LMG damage and then I have the extra 8%. So with the percentage damage, I have one LMG that's got like 14% damage to targets out of cover. I need to go back and look for it so I can get more damage. So another thing I wanted to say with the LMGs are, you know, you don't just only get, you know, the extra 8% damage from the Lone Star. Consider the extra 11% to damage to the targets out of cover, that, or, you know, even as high as 14. This one is 13. You know, so that's probably why this weapon deals a lot more damage than this one. I mean, I've used it and you could tell the difference. So I'm gonna try to roll Destructive here. In fact, let's go for it. I have Phoenix credits, so let's see what happens, guys. I usually like to roll my gear in front of you guys, so, you know, it's not like, oh yeah, everything is all set and done and stuff. I just want you guys to see the process and see that, you know, you can min-max any. Oh yeah. You know, that's nice when that happens. When you know, say you want to do something, you want to roll something, and it actually rolls. So Destructive and Ferocious, I mean, come on. You know, this guys, I'm telling you, man, min-maxing is so fun. So if you start to look at the potential damage, oh, this weapon just went to 18.5k damage. Was it there? It probably was. I didn't. So imagine this, 10% to elite and named enemies. That's everyone in this mission that I'm going to go shoot is going to receive an extra 10% damage. Everyone in this mission is going to get their armor shred by 15%. And then if I miss one health segment, they're gonna get 10% extra damage. And if I miss two, I said 10%. If I missed one segment of my health bar, if I miss 2 segments, you're gonna get a whole 25% boost. Just do all the addition and multiplication for yourself. I'm not trying to do it here because honestly, these developers, there's a way they actually, you know, they change things up, and some things are different than the way you think. So I would go additive on a conservative end if I was to start doing the mathematical calculation, then you know, whatever it is. So this is what I could get. I wanted to go for more of this, but I know I got shafted with this very low roll. Because look at this, for Unforgiving, I need 4790, right? Now let me remove that stamina mod and let's see how much I'm losing. So 4790, so 4790 minus 4666. Oh my goodness. Did I just ask myself a math question? Okay, 4790 minus 4666. 790 versus minus 660. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, you're the one who was recording a video and asked yourself a math question. But guys, forgive me. I don't know the answer. I'm not really, my addition and my subtraction is not the greatest. I just use a calculator. I could do it, but it's going to take me a few minutes. Or for those of you that it's going to drive crazy and I'm going to get comments. I'm going to get flack in the comments, huh? Because that's happened to me before. Someone's like, you didn't know the little subtraction? I'm sorry. Okay, now let's just, okay, forgive me for not being able to think about that right now. I'm not scripting this video, so I'm just going off the cuff. So forgive me. Let's just move on. But you can see the difference from from 4660 to 4790 is at least 100 and something stamina that I could get from. Did this guy roll stamina too? Let me see. Well, that doesn't seem to be too much. Yeah, it wouldn't even do it for me if I had to. This guy rolled, yeah, okay, I was about to say, I know 2 items didn't do me justice. So this item and my knee pads didn't roll good stamina. If they did, I would hit the 4790 mark very easily, and I'll be able to put one more firearms mod in there. Let me see, let me find another firearms mod. Yeah, I have another one here, even with health. And I'll get to the 7,000, which was my goal, and this will be around 4,700, giving me like an extra 350, close. I don't know how much toughness I'll get for that, but I think it's one stamina equals to about 15, or if you roll one, whatever, 1 equals to 15, whatever it is, something like that. So, if my rolls were better, I would have gotten my ideal build and all that good stuff. So enemy armor damage, the gloves I have, they could have been critical hit damage, but I just wanted raw damage, so I picked LMG damage. I think this would have been better if I had critical hit damage, but whatever. Okay, let's go back and get Unforgiving. So we'll take a little less firearms, no problem. Now, modding your weapon, like I said, I'm looking at critical strike damage, I'm looking at headshot damage, I'm looking at critical hit damage on my grip, and I'm looking for rate of fire and a heavy mag. The rate of fire doesn't really affect this weapon much. Like, the LVOAC is already way past, the 800 RPM mark, and the lightweight M4 variants and the MP7 that have higher rate of fire. But for these LMGs, they are very stable and they hit very hard as well. So I need to find a better scope that's got more headshot damage here, or even critical hit damage if it works out. But you get the gist. Now, for talents, what I'm gonna run now, I don't have all my talents unlocked. See, this is a new character, so I just wanted to, but everything is here. I'll run. I may try to unlock my recovery link on this character. Oh, it's so boring doing those encounters, man. Sorry, but this is the 1, 2, 3. This is the 5th character, yes, that I have leveled up in Tom Clancy's The Division. I leveled up 3 on PlayStation, and then this is the 2nd one on PC. So even Triage and Adrenaline and all this stuff aren't unlocked. I'll try to do that, but hey, I just beat 2 legendary missions with this character, so maybe I'm the weak link in the chain in those missions, but I feel like I did a good job without them. They're they're more like cooldowns, but these are more like your tech support on the damage stuff. Now I run steady hands. No, for this kind of mission, I'm definitely running it. I'm not even gonna negotiate it. I may try and unlock critical save. Now I don't have strike back here, but that's something I would run, and I would run precision. Now there's another talent that I've been running lately too. Where is it? It's not fear tactics. It's hold on. Kill a hostile for auto refilling, evasive action, wildfire. It's not on the move. Okay, here it is. It's stopping power. This is a talent. When I unlock my 4th talent slot, like I want to here, I'm going to run this stopping power. Suppress a hostile to increase headshot damage by 25% for 10 seconds. Now you wonder why I'm running all these weird talents. Is because I've seen the suppression mechanism of this this build. The LMGs, they suppress, and if you can get that steady suppression going, you can suppress snipers from just melting your team or mauling you guys. So these are some of the talents that I would consider running if I was running this build, and just for my own purpose. If I were to find a better nimble holster, or if I didn't want to run the health on kill with Nomad, because you know the health on kill is nice, but if you're playing legendary or stuff like you're getting focused, it goes by really fast, but it's still good to have anyways. I would run, you know, if I run my nimble, I would run tactical advance and evasive action, you know, to be able to leverage the cover to cover and all that good stuff. So that's my spew, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave us to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are running Lone Star. There's also different things you can do with Lone Star. You can go 3 Lone Star, 3 Banshee, 3 whatever it is, but this is a 4-piece build, and it has a specific, you know, role that it's going to play. It's going to play damage, and it's going to play support at the same time to keep, you know, hostiles, you know, calm, so that we can melt them from distance and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for over 1,000 subscribers. This is ridiculous that this little thing that we have going on here, you know, is reaching a lot of people playing this game, and I appreciate you guys this time. Thanks once again, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace.